What's up, Bazzle babes? It's your girl Joy, back with another banger baby. How you doing? Child, I'm sitting here with my ID on. This is my school ID, y'all. We went back to school today, Monday, August 3rd. I don't know when I'm gonna get this video up, but hold on, Cletus, hold on. You know what? It was a long day. First of all, I'm not used to getting up at no 5:45. I did snooze a couple of times. So, before I take this first bite into this ghetto ratchet meal, yes, I said it. This is the budget meal. This is the budget meal, sis. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. You know I make everything good. We have a whole bunch of chicken, canned chicken, like tuna fish, but it's chicken instead of tuna, because that's what Connie Chow sent many moons ago. You know what? Let me take a bite. Let me take a bite. I didn't want this on no bread. I didn't want it on bread. I didn't want lettuce and tomato because I had a huge salad for lunch. So give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe, okay? It doesn't cost you anything. I'm just saying. And make sure you get your coldest water. Look in that description box below. If you use Bazzle, B-A-Z-Z-L-E, yeah, get 10% off, honey. Ooh, baby, sometimes your body just needs some water. Cold water. Oh, I got my ice in there too. Let me tell you, this thing will keep your ice in there for at least 48 hours. You better believe me. Let me get my first bite. You know what? Sometimes some tuna, let's just say it's tuna, okay? But it's really chicken, but I don't know. This is how I make my tuna fish. Let me just get a bite, y'all. And you're not gonna see it because it's gonna be washed out. Good. So I got premium white crackers, and then I have some Ritz crackers. Good. So how do you make your tuna fish? So on mine, I have some light Hellmann's. Some people use Miracle Whip. I use Hellmann's, but I use light. I chopped up, minced some onions. Sometimes if I have time, I'll mince carrots, but who's gonna be doing all that? Not me. Minced carrots. Sometimes back in the day, I used to put boiled egg. I wasn't doing that. Sometimes you just hungry, you just want to get it. Well, sometimes it's good on some toast. And I got some pepperoncinis here. Oh, that's good. Another thing you can do, honey, get you some lettuce. Put your tuna or your chicken salad in your lettuce. And then, wouldn't that be keto? That would be ketos, honey. But let me tell you, this is a nice little meal. I feel as though when you this is how I was feeling. I didn't even want no tomato. I cut up a huge tomato for my lunch tomorrow. I already made my lunch already. It's 8:27. I feel like a good girl. I done made my salad for tomorrow. I put mixed greens, kale, chickpeas, quinoa, pepperoncinis, and tomato. And that's what's gonna be in my salad for tomorrow. I'm excited, okay? I'm excited. And I got Olive Garden salad dressing. Good. Good. So this is a nice little budget meal. Put a little pepperoni juice right here. Cute little budget. I would say there are certain things you should always have in the house. Tuna fish or some chicken, whichever one you like, should always have it in the house for a rainy day. Rice, flour. You can do tons of things with that. You can Google tons of recipes and stuff. Peanut butter and jelly. Eggs and bread. Even some potatoes. But potatoes won't last as long. But honey, it's good. Oh my God. So how y'all doing? I'm tired, y'all. Went back to school today. Board members are making a decision on whether kids are going to go back to school full time Monday, or we're going to start online school Monday. My district not playing. They are like, let's get it, let's get it. I know one of my coworkers, she got a note from her doctor that said, oh no, my patient will not be up in your school. Because she has really bad asthma, like really bad asthma. He was like, absolutely not. So she got her doctor's note. So she's not at school, so they're trying to see if she can teach virtually. They're not playing. Then I talked to some other parents. They're like, yes, my kids will be at school. They tired. But honestly, all the stuff that they have in place at my school, I think, despite them, I think they'll be okay. Sorry, y'all, it's not a seafood boil. It's not a seafood boil. Sorry. I'm budget salad. I'm eating on a budget. That's what I'm doing, okay? And this is what I want. And you know what? You know what hits the spot sometimes? A good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It does. I don't eat them very often, but once in a blue moon, I'm like, that was good. And if you put some good peanut butter up on there, and it gets stuck to the roof of your mouth, baby, you're gonna need you a nice cold of lactose intolerant milk. And another thing, when I was growing up, another thing my mom always had in the house, always, I don't ever think we ran out. White crackers, premium crackers. That's the brand I grew up on, premium. And Ritz crackers. Always had those two in the house. If we didn't have Ritz, we had premium. Without fail. And we always had sardines. Once in a blue moon, I'm in the mood for sardines. Really mince up some onion. It's the sardines with the hot sauce, in the hot sauce. And you eat it with the crackers and a little bit of mustard. Well, if you got it with the hot sauce, you don't really need the mustard. But if you get the kind without the mustard, then you add a little mustard. And your little minced onion. You really got minced onion. Good. Baby, your breath be kicking. Your breath to be a funk box. Are you a mermaid? Your breath is fishy. What sea you been dragged out of? And what sea can we throw you back in? Because your breath needs to be back in the sea where you belong. Excuse me? You got a lot of juice. Trying to pop out. That's good. I thought about doing some jalapenos, but it's too hot for me. The pickled pepperoncinis. Very good. But it was a long day today because I'm not used to getting up that early and being up and out. Lots of training, lots of information being shared. So just gotta go with the flow. And I hear some other districts, so I'm kind of saying I lucked out. They've been telling teachers no personal effects. One school said all it does have to be 3 feet apart. But my school, they have to be 6 feet apart. She couldn't have nothing around her room. She wanted to cry. Another person said they can't have any cloth furniture. They're not that strict, my district. But I gotta get some Lysol. But classes will be clean every night, in between classes, after every class. So, if you have a child, or if you're a child, are you going back to school? And what are your feelings about it? Now, one thing I didn't understand, there was one teacher, her lungs are compromised. And she was so nervous today. But I'm like, you could have stayed home, brought a doctor's note if you're that nervous. So I don't understand why she felt like she had to be there. But if you had a doctor's note, you could have attended all the meetings today that we had today, first day of school. You could have attended all the trainings, all the meetings, all the information via Zoom. Maybe she suffers from FOMO. Y'all know what FOMO is? Leave it in the description box below. I just learned that from my daughter, y'all. I was like, what?
What you say? You call me a FOMO? Don't let me take my earrings off, because I ain't no FOMO.
And she was like, Mom. So if you know what FOMO is, leave it in the description box below. So I think this teacher suffers from FOMO. Ooh, baby, that's good. Ooh, water be tasting good. And sometimes certain sodas and stuff, they make me thirsty. Nothing can quench your thirst better than some water. So let me tell you what happened. Excuse me, down, but get out of here, because you know I was talking to y'all there. I was like, calm down. So, the principal and assistant principal went to every teacher's class. And I was nervous. I was like, what they gonna tell me about my furniture? What they gonna tell me about my room setup? You know, I didn't want to put too much into it because I figured they was gonna make me change it or take it down or take it home. So I just got my 6 feet apart and I left it on. Right? So they come out, I was like, y'all stressing me out. Y'all making my nerves bad about that. And they were like, what is your plan? What can we do for you? So they're gonna order me some desk dividers and so on and so forth. I talk about it more on my other channel. But I was nervous. They come walking up in there like the po-po, honey. And Friday, my school is not Title I. Title I is like lower income, economically challenged or disadvantaged. So that's not my school. I thought it was, but it's not. I learned that it wasn't a Title I school. And so, so that means, it doesn't mean anything, but the majority of the kids are not black. That's not our majority. And the principal, he was like, that's what the principal said. He said, I know that I benefit from white privilege. He says, I know that. But he's also very aware of other races, Hispanic, other races. And he says, I want us to have a discussion about it. I want us to talk about it because these are conversations that we must have. And it's learning experience for me. He kept it real. You gotta appreciate that too. And things that he wants to learn, but he's been a principal for forever. Really, really nice guy. But Friday we were supposed to have that discussion about Black Lives Matter and all those other issues, and the things that have been going on, you know, around the world. I'm glad I do not have to be a fly on the wall to hear this topic or discussion. It's gonna be very interesting. Guys, you know what else I like? I gotta be in the mood, but I like it sometimes. Sometimes I don't want tuna fish or chicken, but most of the time I always have tuna fish in the house. And the tuna I use is albacore. Has to be albacore. Salmon. So you get your can of salmon and you make it the same way. I won't put relish, just onions. And you make it the same way you make tuna with your mayonnaise, minced onion. Once in a blue moon, I'll put celery seeds. I put the celery seeds up in there. Good. But believe me, shoot, there's always something in the house to eat. You just gotta look for it. And sometimes when you don't have a lot of food in the house, that's when you get creative. Sometimes you gotta wait for a payday. It is what it is. Okay? What? Sometimes you know when it's payday, you be eating good and you be like, oh, I gotta make up for that ramen week. Good. But you know, I like tuna and crackers anytime. And the kids always say, I like when you make it. No, you just don't feel like making it. And another good thing to do is when you buy, you know, if you're budgeting in certain times of the month, money is low, food is low, whatever. But in preparation for these times when things get a little tight, honey, get you some pancake mix. Always have that available. Do not get the one where you need milk and eggs. Get the one where you just add water. I hope that all these viewers here, all 5 of y'all, I know y'all got a sink and faucet with running water somewhere. Even if you use a bottle of water, okay? You get the pancake mix with just add water. That's what you do, honey. So when times are low, money is tight, you waiting to make it to that next payday, honey. You know you can make you some pancake. You add a little bit of sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, and if you have some, add a little vanilla extract. Boop, you better believe me, that's how you hook it up, honey. What? And if you with ramen, what leftover meat you can add to the ramen? What leftover vegetable can you add to the ramen? You can cook ramen up too. That's what you do. Yep. What kind of bargain meals have you made, or your mom, you know your mama made? Currently or back in the day that you remember, since you know you're not living check to check. Or have you been through a rough patch in life? How did you get by? What kind of meals did you make? Give us some ideas. Maybe your ideas can help somebody. Maybe your ideas can help me, sis. Sometimes I gotta wait for a paycheck. It is what it is. But I know I could come up in this house and find something to eat. Maybe some rice. I got some beans. I got some refried beans. There's always something you can. My kids, I don't know what to eat. I don't know what to eat. Open your eyes and get creative, okay? And then sometimes some people, tell me if I'm wrong, not everybody, some people, they feel as though they can't have breakfast for dinner. Why you can't? I got up the other day and I had pizza for breakfast. Why I can't? Who said I can't? You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the morning, maybe I feel like a hamburger. Why I can't? That's my business. Why you can't do that? What law says that you can only eat, you know, things that are deemed breakfast foods? I love breakfast for dinner. And I don't know what be in grits, but honey, those grits be making me sleepy. So a lot of times I'll eat grits at night. I'll eat it with that. I can eat grits with just about anything. Have you ever had smothered hamburgers? You know, child be talking about food. I'm not even hungry anymore, but it's good. Have you ever had smothered hamburgers? Is you make your hamburger. I make my hamburgers good. So then you smother your hamburgers in some gravy and onions. And ooh, then you got some rice and whatever veggie you want to throw in there. And you just put that burger on that rice and pour that gravy. Brown gravy, not white gravy. My gravy gotta be brown, honey. I don't do no white gravy. And if you don't know how to do brown gravy, you make it the same way you do the white gravy. You add some gravy master to it. It's gonna taste the same, but you add the gravy master to it. Sometimes it's hard to find a gravy master, so every time I would go to the grocery store and I would run across gravy master, I would pick it up. One day I turned around, honey, I had like 5 gravy masters up in the house. Oh, better to have and not need than to need and not have. Better believe, you want me to say that again? It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. Can I get an amen? My kids know that very well. I say it's better, and they don't know how to finish.
To have and not need than to need.
Oh wait, I ain't hear that. Say that again, Bobby.
To have and not need than.
No, I didn't hear that. It's better
To have and not need than to need and not have.
booyah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I tell my kids all the time. They knew that when they were big. She was like, I heard you, right? You better know it's better to have and not need. So when we don't got a lot of food, you better eat what we have. Oh, you want to go over there and dance, huh? All right, y'all. I have thoroughly enjoyed talking to y'all. So I expect a little conversation back in the comment section below, okay? Don't have my talk in this conversation be in vain, honey. You got to comment. So while you watching and we eating together, get your food, honey. Get your food. You eat with me, honey. And then as I'm talking, I need you to comment, who's this? Why you calling me, bro?
Why does this sound like even?
So I want you to comment below so you can answer my questions that I done asked these invisible 5 people who say they love me. All right, guys, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm satisfied. I feel great. My water was great. I could have dressed that water up and added a little lemon and a little sugar. You know what I'm saying? That's when you go to the restaurant. Okay, this is my last thing. That's when you on a budget and you don't want to pay for a drink. You be like, they be like, do you want some lemon with your water? Yes, I want a lot of lemon. Can you give me a lot of lemon, please? A lot of lemon, a lot of lemon. You know, I like lemon in my water. Then you squeeze all the lemon in your water, and then you add your sugar. Bam, bam. You got lemonade. You didn't even pay for it. Cause you done made some lemonade out of your lemons, honey. And that's what life is about. Turn your lemons into some lemonade. So the next time you go out, you on that little budget trip. Oh snap, guys. Connie Child bought me a little straw to go with this. Dang, I forgot it. Because, you know, I got 2 of these bottles. I like my bottles. So make sure you get a bottle. The bottle, when you buy the bottle, or whatever size bottle, it does help me out. And you get 10% off, boo. I thought about getting a gallon one. Hey, that's too expensive for my pockets. But I may invest in a half gallon coldest water, because I'm thinking that carrying around a gallon is gonna be too heavy at school. So I think my goal will be to try to drink two of the half gallon ones. That's what I'll do. Oh baby, that was good. Alright, y'all, let me stop playing with y'all. Give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know, it doesn't cost you anything. Hit the like button. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. There you go. Alright, guys, until next time. Later.